Okay. Uh, I'm having the same problem, whoops, on both of these. Notice they're the same size. It could be the paper where I'm laying down washes and then they're disappearing and I'm not sure what I'm doing. On this one, I ran into a problem of turning a guitar into a ukulele to try to make it fit on the page. I didn't mean to do that, but it still is much too small. This was where I started, and this was what was important to me. There's also a tattoo here that's important. Um, Let me go back. I'm talking about this. So this ran off the page and it runs off just fine. There's no problem at all. I mean, he's not shrugging his way into here, but we do that sometimes. This over here, once I started making the guitar smaller to fit it in, I fit his arm in, and that's not good. Same thing happened here. It happened on this though. I really liked this curve, and from an angle like this, I guess, that would be correct. I'm working on correcting it now. I was running out of room over here, and so I squished it in to make it work, or I made it foof out more, because what I really need is for it to do an arabesque up here and then come down there. And how this is going to look after that, I don't know. It's difficult. But again, trying to squish something onto the page is not a good idea. And I've done it on both of these with musical instruments too, because I'm not as familiar with them as I am with the body. I'm okay here and going off the page. And that's something we learn in life drawing too, is when you draw, feel free to run your figure off the page. For goodness sakes, don't do a little figure right in the middle of a big page like that. Draw big, and you don't have to fit it all on the page. If it runs off, it's okay. But it's like, I've been doing this for many, many years, and I still fall prey to trying to squeeze things in. It's like, it's a fence, it's a boundary, it's got to fit in there. So I'm working on changing this just from what I was looking at online. And then this one, I decided what I was going to do to fix it was to just go with the important part. And there we go. So look at, these are cat whiskers. Oh, you can't see them. Cat whiskers. Okay, so he's right here. So I took my cerulean and I just made a circle around what was important. And what I started with and where I should have stopped. This is another one in the series called Leave Well Enough Alone. So now this is the same paper. This is the artist watercolor paper. This is more of the student grade, which seems to be working a little better for me. I'm not sure if that's the secret or not. But yeah, this one, remember, gave me so much trouble. I even had a nightmare about it. And there's a YouTube about that nightmare. 2 nightmares. I had no idea why I was finding severed arms, one in a bathtub and one in a suitcase. And it was because I kept working on this, trying to make it right, but I didn't know. I had no idea that's what I had done. And I'm working with some of my other brushes that I enjoy. They're all sable. And this is buffalo horn, carved with a long life on the handle. Okay, so what color am I going to put in here now? I'm going to go with some more cerulean. That looks like a blue manganese, but I'm going to go with my cerulean. All right. I'm wetting up my watercolor on the palette. Right here. Oops. Right here. So you see my source pigment is up here on the side of this circle, and I'm tickling it down into the water. This is watercolor down here. This is paint down here. This is pigment up here. And it came out of a tube, and this is a dish down here. See? That's higher up, and see how it runs down into there? That's my paint. That's my paint. So this up here is not always sitting around in a puddle of water, and it keeps the integrity of the paint better. So over on my on the smaller wells, you will also see that this is going to be a pretty dark one. This is a pretty intense one. Here we go. It's okay to go off the page. Nope, I didn't mean for that to go over his mouth. This paper is nice because you can pick stuff up off of it. Okay, I'll just leave that there for now and go back later. Now, I am laying this down, and I'm doing strokes, right? I want them to blend into each other. So there's a lot of water that I'm adding. Wow, I used up all that paint already. I'm swooping up a little more. There's a lot of water that I'm adding, and you're going to see me doing these strokes, but it's already down there and wet, so it's going to sort of mix with itself. But you see people doing this, but they're not sticking their brush. Now, the inner part of a rainbow is blue, so I could do some variegated something or other out. I haven't really identified a light source here either. All right, so I'm going to leave well enough alone there. And again, this is still wet enough that the color will spread in the water and join up with itself, basically. I think I might want to do this a little. Rinse, dry. Now we do see some strokes, and they are reinforcing this composition. Like I say, I think I want to leave some of that gold of the guitar out there. So this was, I've thought about this for a long time. I'm just giving up on that arm. But it's okay. I think it looks good. And it's possible that I'm going to cut it down to something and it'll be a good painting. That sometimes you have to do that. Don't ever give up, though. I mean, if you have to cut it up and make it into bookmarks, do so, but don't ever give up. Okay, now on this Venerable base, I need to get this off of here because I'm going to be going down there tonight. Oh, and I have another one that I'm working on as well. So this is 12 minutes. That's pretty long for just what I did. I'm going to leave this right where it is. And I'm going to stop recording. And I'm going to wait for this to dry. And then I will record some more. But I'm just going to make it on separate videos and put it together. And the Venerable base, part of the solution is the strings. I'm tickling up some cobalt blue. No, now let's come back to the same place again. Doesn't make any sense. See that? Pooling up. I've got this on a slant. There we go.